And good evening. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. As we move into what we would call dark 30, I fear that what most people were thinking is about to happen. We're going to be having all of this rain that came through that is in these trees freezing and breaking more limbs. We've got a lot of power outages. We'll go over that. I spoke with EMEPA. We'll talk to them of some timelines of things that are going on. And go over just what we have in closings at this point as we get into the nighttime hours. I know there's a bunch of folks that are running off generator trying to keep everything running and keep everything cool. And again, I stress this about staying off the roads if at all possible. And let's do this. I'll pull this up. I posted this just a few moments ago about the Mississippi Highway Patrol. Let me go down and let's go over this. Of what that says. Let me pull this up if you didn't see this when I posted it a while ago. Let me hit this button right here. No, it needs to be that one. The Mississippi Highway Patrol and the Mississippi Department of Transportation are closing I-20 between mile markers 95 and 109. They're going to shut that down because they've had accidents and extreme ice on the road in that area. Those mile markers are between Forest and Newton. So if you were going to be heading that way, I-20 is going to be shut down where you can't cross that. The Mississippi Highway Patrol currently at this hour is working 34 accidents, also one fatality in Neshoba County. As I put in there, limit your travels if you don't have to go out. It's not worth your life. And say a little prayer for the family that's happened to. That is just horrible news. I don't think any of us wanted to hear news like that on a day like this, that somebody was involved in a fatality. It's just horrible to think. We want each and every one of you as safe as you can absolutely be. So stay home the best we can. And I know it's cold out there. Has anybody walked outside? Right now, where we were sitting at that 33 a little bit earlier, Meridian is sitting at 22 degrees now, wind chill of 10 degrees. Philadelphia is at 21 with a wind chill of 8 degrees. It is no other words for it other than just flat out cold outside tonight. So if you don't have to be out there, don't be involved in it. Stay inside where it's nice and warm. And if you're having to start that fire up but due to not having power, I'm feeling for you. Let's go over a few of the power line outages that we know of this afternoon. All right, let's see here. Let's start nationwide. Let's look at what has happened across the Southland of what's going on. We go here to Texas. That number has grew to 3.6 million people without power. Louisiana has almost 111,000 people. Alabama has 15,000. Tennessee at 16. And North Carolina at 10,000. Mississippi is up to 51,000. Now, that's about 10,000 less than we had earlier this afternoon. It was up to 62,000 at one point. So things are looking up a little bit better as we go there. All right, let's talk EMEPA. Let me hit this button and update this while we talk to see where we're at. Right now, out of power is 3,758 people that are on EMEPA tonight. EMEPA crews are tirelessly working right now to restore the power, to get this back onto you as quickly as they can, and they know that. And I'll read a note from them in a minute. Let's go over where and who is affected the most. And it looks as though Lauderdale and Kemper are the two big ones here. Kemper County, there's 1,741 meters that's been affected. Winston County, there's 69. Lauderdale County, 1,917, and as we go down, 19 in Newton County and 12 in Noxubee County. And as we pass along the information that they've got, we're asking members to prepare for a prolonged outage. Crews are working as hard as they can to get the power back restored, but we continue to see trees falling under the weight of the heavy ice that's out there. We expect a multi-day event to have the power restored. So there is a good chance that if you're without power tonight, it could be a couple days before you get it back on, because this is a lot of these in the rural route. They have to get to it. The conditions, they can't get to it because of the icy stuff, and they're working as quickly and as hard as they can to get that power restored. They're working on it, and keep them in your thoughts too. Those guys work hard, and it's cold out there. They don't want to be out there any more than you do, I'm sure, but they are working very hard to get that back on. All right, let's move over and take a look and see on the Mississippi Power side of what they have. 4,000, let's look at this here. They have 4,476 people without power at this point. As you'll see there, these areas here that are lit up are the areas that Mississippi Power's out. Let's move over. This is going to be Southern Pine. And let's go here and click, make sure I do this right, and get to the counties here. All right, in Newton, there are still 3,600 people without power. Only 184 have been restored. Jefferson County, 3,200. Smith County is kind of close to us there also. 3,000 people without. 103 people have gotten their power back. As you go down to Jasper County, 2,000 and only 69 people have gotten their power back. As you look at Scott County, 318 people still without power there. And again, that's Southern Pine. As you move over and you take a look here what's going on, this is going to be the energy. This is let me look at here. My notes. I'll make sure that I'm saying this right. I think this is Central. Yeah, Central Electric. They have 4,342 without power. And if you look at this, it's scattered around Neshoba County. It's scattered around the Bogachilla area. If I said that correctly, sometimes I get tongue-tied on that and didn't say it correctly. But a lot of outages there in the Little Rock area also. As we move over and we look at, this is going to be 4 County, and this is taken care of when you move into the Macon area here. And let's see here what we got here. Outages, and in that area, 103 out right here in that area around the Macon area. So they're working on that in Macon in the 4 County as well. It's tons of people tonight without power. EMEPA, as I said, is working extremely hard to get everybody back on, but do expect delays because as soon as something is fixed, it's more breaking. All right, we had a bunch of rain today. Thank goodness that storm is gone. It's out of here. But with it, it left all that rain behind, and it is breaking limbs left and right. Now is when you went somewhere earlier, the road was okay, you got through. Now these roads are starting to ice over and become a problem. Bridges, just consider it when you get near it to be a huge problem. Don't cross them. Stay at home if you can. As we said, we know of one accident involving a fatality. We don't have all the details on that, but we don't want to add more names to anything like that. So avoid if you can. All right, let's look at what we're looking at here in Newton County. Let's go to the Mississippi Department of Transportation website, and we pull up this. This is about where you're going to see where the roads are blocked there. Approximately duration there, 215. That part, that's not exactly where we're looking at. This is I-20 here. That was on a different road. I-20 is right here. These areas in between right there, can't travel through it. More issues after you get over here into Scott County and going on in toward Jackson. If you look at these red lines, it is a bunch of trouble there. So we've got issues going on. Let's see what's up here at Decatur. That may be old. Expect delays around Newton all directions. Incident and debris is what is listed there. So and that is done today. That was at, that's kind of old now. That's 3 o'clock. That was 3 hours ago. So there was an incident there also. As we go here, let's go here. I doubt this is working as of yet. Yeah, Newton is back up now. This is Forest is where this is. This is video from I-20 there, and if you'll see, a lot of ice still on that road. This is why it's impassable. Now, there are still flurries out there. They're not huge, but there are flurries in the area. I don't know if you've walked outside and saw that. Cameras pick them up pretty good. I know that it's been flying around on 11 and 80. I walked outside my home just a few moments ago in the Bailey area and had some Center Hill Martin in that area still had some snowflakes that were falling down. So it'll be a little bit more of that. Let's go over to Jackson where we got a little bit more light and see here as we're coming into this end. This is a real good video of what is going on in Jackson. Now, there's no way to drive on that stuff, and we're not seeing any traffic at all so far on any of these cameras that we looked at. You don't need to travel. Wait a minute, there's somebody in the background back there doing something. That's a reflection. That's not anybody. That's the wind blowing a light. So almost told a story there. As we move across into Jackson, we pulled this one up bigger here. We see headlights off in the distance, but look at that road. That doesn't even look like a tire track has come through that area. Let's move around and get on the other side of Jackson, like you're going toward Vicksburg. Here's another bird's eye view of what's going on there. That's a mess. There's no other way to stall a car on the side of the road. There's a car there that is trying to make it across that bridge there. I don't expect them to go very fast. It looks like it's at a crawl coming across it. But Mississippi Department of Traffic, they're doing a great job of trying to keep everybody rolling along with the highway patrol tonight. And it's a mess out there no matter what you do. Let's go north of Jackson, just a peek there. Oh, look at this one. It's a beautiful winter scene, isn't it? But you don't see that very often. Not anything in sight. Nobody's on the road, and pretty much impassable at this point. So, and our roads look a little bit different. They could fool you because you can see pavement, but we've got ice at this point. These bridges are going to be slick. There is no way to control a vehicle in ice. It will put you down. You'll slide off the road. Next thing you know, you've had a bad accident. Nobody knows where you are. Maybe you lose your phone. You can't get to it. Not every car has the Bluetooth. But those are issues that we're looking at here. So stay home the best you can tonight and stay away from all of this. Let me see if we've got any comments. If you've got comments, throw those up so we can pass those along to everyone else this afternoon. Galen Bradshaw, getting bitterly cold. I agree with that. As we move down, thanks for the updates. Listening from Bonita Lakes area. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jerry Irvin. Brian McCary says it's freezing out in Wyandotte. I bet it is cold in the Wyandotte area. Debbie Stewart says hello. Also, Cindy Brewer, it's freezing. Cindy, I'm not sure where you're from right there, where you're watching from tonight, but I bet it is. Patsy Irby, power is out on 145 South, so you're having to watch through your phone tonight. Quiet in Prince Chapel, northwest corner of Kemper County. Power is on and all is well. Solid ice on all the roads there. And that's Prince Chapel area, northwest Kemper County. I'm glad you got power. Power out. Michelle Winstead, your power is out still in the West Lauderdale area. Donna Sue Peoples is watching this afternoon. Melissa McWhorter opened up her door and said that it is snowing again there in the Martin area. Thankfully, she does have power. And it does look, there's some flurries out there. There's a 20% chance in the updated forecast for that to happen tonight. So we're starting to see that. See Debbie Penny next door to West Lauderdale Elementary, and they have power. That's good news. Tracy Williams, snowing here, looks like some sleet as well. That's mixing in with it. C Spire Tower is down in Decatur, is what somebody said. So they're not the signal is not getting out. So I would imagine that's hurting some phones in that area also. Donna Sue People says thanks to EMEPA for working so hard. It's the weather to get us all through the warm. It's in this weather to get us all to the warm weather. May God bless and keep each of them safe. And a big salute to them. They do a lot. Hazel Brumfield is watching. Thank you. Might have been a Bigfoot. 11 tonight for Meridian is that low. Candace Fuller said, yeah, it's going to be bitter cold. Please don't be out in this stuff unless you have to. Brad Alexander says no power at Twiddly Branch Road in the Collinsville area. That's right off of Highway 19. Lisa Neal Peavy, enough cell service to tune in. She did make it up in the Damascus area. Glad to have you, Lisa. Now, don't run your battery down. Go plug it up to a car on your phone. Karen Hurd is watching tonight. Hi, Karen. Hope you're doing well also. Candace Fuller, Carmichael in the house, staying warm. That's good. Stay in there where it's warm. Debbie Chisholm says hello. Hope you're doing well also. Josh Fitzgerald, hello from Kewanee. Cold and icy out in Kewanee. Snowing in Bailey, Hazel Brumfield says. Chris Gully says 17 degrees with snow flurries in Bloomfield. That is cutting up there. Also, Jennifer Tabb is watching this evening also. So add your comments as you can. Let me know where the power is, where it's not. Let's go over a few closings. And I wanted to show this. You know, when you sit down, Angie Ray fixed me a steak, and I sat down at the table to get it. And you know how you just feel guilty after you get your food all of a sudden, and well, you probably don't even want to eat your steak after it's given to you because you feel guilty. This is the face that I got when I sat down. Let me show you this. Do y'all see that? That stared at me the entire time I had that plate in front of me. Yeah, I had to give her part of the steak. I mean, who could not give that little precious puppy dog something to eat? Telling you, she'll work on you there, make you give up your food. All right, let's go over closings, and then we'll go over the forecast of what we've got so far with closings. All right, here we go with closings. Let's pull this up. MCC classes online tomorrow. EMCC classes online. East Central classes online. Enterprise School District online tomorrow. Dreams Come True Child Care Center closed tomorrow. Russell Christian Academy is closed tomorrow. Jones College is closed tomorrow. Jumpstart Coffee, let me go back on that. Truck will not be operating tomorrow. The Meridian Surgery Center is closed tomorrow. We go to tab 2, which is Buffington Mobile Homes closed tomorrow. Kemper Academy is closed tomorrow. Meridian Cycles is closed. Nelson Center for Women is closed. Newton County Schools are closed, and Newton Academy is closed. Russell Christian Academy is closed along the UWA. Their campus is also closed. Union Public Schools closed Tuesday. Amelia Resources closed Tuesday. Tires and More is also closed tomorrow. Lauderdale County Schools will have a virtual day tomorrow. Structural Steel is closed tomorrow. They'll evaluate about Wednesday morning to see how conditions are. Meridian Medical Associates is closed tomorrow. MSU campus is closed at all locations. Anderson's clinics are closed tomorrow. Barbara Henson's daycare is closed. Leak Academy is closed tomorrow. Along with Meridian Public Schools, they will have their virtual learning tomorrow. Philadelphia schools are closed, and Total Pain Care closed tomorrow. Amelia Resources, I think I'd already mentioned that. So Highland Baptist Church Daycare is closed tomorrow. Meridian OBGYN is closed tomorrow. And Kemper County Schools will have a virtual day. And again, if you've got some more that I don't have, make sure to inbox me and so we can get that on. All right, let's go up and pull up what the National Weather Service is telling us for tonight about the record-breaking temps that we're going to have. All this purple area is about temperatures tonight, and it's going to be cold. This shows us we'll have temperatures somewhere between 5 to 10 degrees. Do you live on this map somewhere here in this purple? It's going to be cold where you live. The east side of Lauderdale County is going to be in the significant threat, and most of Clark County, taking in the exception there of the Enterprise area, getting into the cold. Wind chills of 0 tonight. Prolonged frostbite can cause if you're out in this very long. As you move to this red area, it looks like we'll have temperatures of about 15 and wind chills below 10 degrees. Again, hypothermia can happen in these areas too. If you see yourself here on these maps, it's going to be cold where you live tonight. As we go to what to expect Wednesday night through Thursday, our next round, this is what we're saying. Northwest Neshoba County is going to get some of this, possibility of some weather there, ½ inch of snow possibly. Maybe some sleet mixed in with it. And the central portion back west of Winston County is going to get this, and also Scott County. It looks like the Meridian area not going to get anything. It's going to all out of the west. We'll look at the forecast here in just a moment to double check me on that. Let's look at, let me find this and pull up temperatures. Let's look at temperatures and see where you are. Let me go over here and find my temperature button. And here it is, and let's go back here and pull this up here. All right, in Meridian right now, I'm showing 18 degrees. It's dropping as we speak. As we move up, we get a little bit of 19, 20. We get to, let's zoom in closer here so we can see some more towns on the map here. All right, we drop down to Scuba. Scuba's at 22 degrees, Macon at 19, Sugarlock, you're at 20 degrees, and up to Brooksville and Crawford, you're at 16 degrees. We go due west across Macon, and we follow Highway 14, 14 degrees across there. Tonight, right now, at Louisville, we're sitting at 13 degrees. That's cold, folks. We go down Highway 15 here and follow down to Noxapater. We're at 14 degrees. We come into Philadelphia, still hovering at 14 degrees. So everybody, Philadelphia, it's cold there. All around out by Pearl River, still at 14. We follow over to Carthage, already at 12 degrees tonight. Come down to Union, you're sitting at 14 also. As we go into Newton County, Decatur, 14. As we reach over to Newton here, downtown Newton, we're sitting at 14 degrees. That's 4 degrees difference in between Meridian and there. So that tells us that this is coming to the Meridian area rather quickly. Now, I hadn't mentioned these areas in Alabama. Cuba, Alabama, you're sitting at 25 degrees. Livingston at 27. As we go over to Butler, Alabama, 27. Lisbon, 27. A little bit warmer there at Cuba, 25 as you go across that state line. Tumsuba, y'all are at 23 on the east side of Lauderdale County. And let's go down through Clark County here. Enterprise, y'all are at 18. Downtown Quitman, Mississippi, 19 degrees all around there. On the east side out by Cooper's Chapel, you're sitting at about 21. We go across to Montrose. As we go across there, 16. As we jump across there from Pachuta, it's 19. And let's go on back across here toward Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson is at 12 degrees downtown. When's the last time you heard that? Vicksburg, 14. Monroe, Louisiana, 16. So areas of Mississippi are colder than that. Cleveland, 10. I could go on 9 degrees in Clarksdale, the Mississippi Delta. Let's just go on up here right at the state line. 12 degrees as you go toward Collierville, and then 9 degrees there at Memphis. It's just a very, very cold night as we look all across that. Out in Albuquerque, 12 degrees. These are the temperatures that we kept looking at that were way out there to the west of us, and it looked like, well, maybe we wouldn't get those. Well, we are. So that's coming tonight. Expect it to be beyond cold. Pipes are going to bust. We're going to have problems tomorrow. As I mentioned, make sure that you've got some water drawn up if you're in a situation that you think you might have a pipe bust. Put some in the bathtub, let that fill up a sink. Fill up some 5-gallon buckets with extra water there in case you need that for a toilet or to take a shower, take a bath. So do that. As we keep going across here, let's take a look here. Let's see here what else I want to do. All right, let's go to the forecast. Here we go. All right, tonight. Now this is ending because we've already dropped below 26. The National Weather Service puts us at dark at 26. We've already beat that. And that's where we were getting those flurries earlier. As we move into tonight, Meridian's low is 10 degrees. 10. A -2 is what we're going to expect for our low on wind chill. There we are. So that's bad, bad cold. Tuesday, we'll get up to only 31 tomorrow. So here's our problem. Everything that is on the ground now, and the way it looks, it's not going to unthaw tomorrow, which moves into Wednesday morning. So we could turn into several days here of it being extremely bad. And the further north you go, the lower those temps are going to be. 31 for Meridian. That's bad, bad low. As we move into Tuesday night, now after we get up to 31 tomorrow, we're going down back to 18 tomorrow night. Still nothing unfrozen. And then we move into Wednesday. We'll get up to 46, but more chances of rain. Now, here's that Wednesday chance of weather coming in here. 90% chance of rain on Wednesday night. We could get up to 2 inches of rain. By Thursday, 60% chance of rain and before noon. All right, what they're doing in the Meridian area is going to take the chance of the snow all the way out. And they're going to push that north up to Philadelphia is where that's going to be, because now there's no chance of snow in the Meridian forecast. And we get a low around 21 on Thursday night. Hopefully those things dry out before it gets into Thursday night. By Friday, everything's gone. We get back to sunshine and 42. So those are the forecasts there. Let me see if I can get this pulled up and we can get some temperatures toward Starkville and those areas. Let's hope I can. Sometimes I can't twiddle my thumbs. I just got a note from Candace that says that it is snowing in Martin. How much you got going there? Is it a bunch, Candace? Is it a lot? I haven't seen Candace, it seems like, in a month of Sundays. She'll get back with me. All right, let's see here. I was looking for a particular button, and that's the button that I wanted to pull up here. Let me see if I can get this typed in while we do this. My apologies for kind of mumbling and getting this done. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. All right, let's go over here. Now, what this is telling us right now, in the Philadelphia north area there, 18 degrees, wind chill of 6 now. As the low tonight is going to be 7 degrees, all the way up toward, from anywhere from north of Philadelphia up through Louisville up to Starkville. That's what we're looking at. That's going to be low. Wind gust up to 25 miles an hour and a -4 for our low tonight. As we move into tomorrow, only 26 for the high. So nothing will thaw out up that area there. And it's bad right now, which is going to cause more limbs and things to break. The longer that ice is on there and it holds, more trees will break and fall. We'll get down to 16 on Tuesday night. And then back up on Wednesday, rain moving in with a 70% chance, high of 39, a little bit above freezing. And then we'll get 2 inches of rain on Wednesday night, rain and freezing rain. This is going to get nasty. On Thursday night in that area, rain or freezing rain before noon, then a chance of rain and snow with a high of near 38 on Thursday during the daytime. Nighttime lows drop to 18. So whatever happens there on Thursday afternoon is going to be there Friday morning. Highs will get to about 36. So we're not out of the woods yet in our area. We do, Meridian looks like it'll be climbing out of it by Thursday. Not so much there for the Philadelphia North area. We'll watch it. Again, we're going to have some issues in the morning. This is not over. We've gone over some closings that we have. If I have not gotten your reports just yet of who's going to be closed, please pass those along so we can get that to other people so that they'll know about it and don't have to report into work or whatnot. As we go down through here, let's see here. In Philadelphia, everything seems to be okay. That's good news. Donna Brown's been watching. Weems Mental Health will be closed tomorrow due to the inclement weather. Just got that one in. Snowing on Minnebucket Road. That's out toward the Christmas lights there if you're going to Dalewood. Power is out at Officers Lake Road. Still have power on Briarwood Road, but it's very cold. That's coming in from Charlie and Gaddy. Cold in Spring Hill Road, we have power, thank goodness. As my mama used to say, cold kitty bow. Linda Jane, lots for you, girl. Vicki Gladding is watching from Daleville, Mississippi. Thank you. Power is not on here. Ooh, feel for you there in Daleville. That steak's from us. Tommy Ainsworth. Candace Fuller, God bless her. And that was Sophie they're talking about there. Hello from Long Creek. It's very cold there from Donna White. Charlene Gaddy is watching. And let's see here. Carla Callahan, Lauderdale County Schools closed. They'll have virtual learning. Yes, they will. Let's see here as we go down through here. And snowing in Clarkdale from Zachary McAllister. That's sort of the update that we have now. I'll watch this as we go into tomorrow. Lauren Litchfield said Chick-fil-A will be closed tomorrow as well. That'd be 2 days for them. I'll update again probably before the night is out. We'll go back over some more power outages. As these things happen, we'll pass along as much information as we get it. Again, be careful as you're out and about. Conserve your batteries. You may have to go plug your phone up in your car and be prepared with the water and more chances of power going out. And if you've got somewhere, if you're listening to me, you've got somebody that you know that's got power, try to figure out a way that you could go to their home and stay with them for a day or so till you get power back. That'd be pretty miserable sitting this cold. But road conditions are bad. Keep that in account as to where you would go. I'm not saying get on the road by any means. See what you can figure out on that. We'll have more updates. And again, thank you for joining me this afternoon as we continue our coverage as we watch this storm and the after effects, I think, is the way to word the storms at this point. We'll have more coverage coming up as we move along through these evening hours with Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by